Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fairuz. Today, I want to present about the checklist construct of information when reporting the randomized trial. There is 25 checklists. Today, I want to present what checklist that I found in my journal. Okay, the number 1A is identification as the randomized trial in the title. Title is effect of aspirin versus placebo on the prevention of depression in older people, a randomized clinical trial. Okay, the next checklist is number 1B, is structure summary of trial design, method, result, and conclusion. In this journal, we have important objective, design, setting, and participant, intervention, main outcome and measure, result, concluding and relevance. Okay. The next checklist is number 2A, scientific background and explanation of rationale. Preventive approach for many non-communicable disorder from cancer to cardiovascular disease have had major influence and indications, morbidity and mortality. Okay, the next is number 2B, specific objective or hypothesis. There are no evidence-based primary preventive pharmacotherapy for depression, and the primary aim of aspirin D was determined if the use of low dose aspirin reduce risk and depression in healthy individual tourists or older. Okay, the next checklist is number 3A, description of trial design. Trial design is the aspirin trial was multi-center, double-blinded. Okay, double-blinded, placebo-controlled primary prevention randomized clinical trial. The next checklist is number 11A. If done, who was blinded after assignment to intervention? The aspirin trial was a multi-center, double-blinded, placebo-controlled primary prevention randomized clinical trial of daily use of 100 milligram of enteric coated aspirin. Okay. The next checklist is number 4A, eligibility criteria of 4 participants. Among older adults who were relatively healthy and community dwelling in Australia and in the US and were 70 years and older. Okay, the next checklist is number 10. Who generated the random allocation sequence? Who enrolled participant and who assigned participant to intervention? The trial was conducted according to the Australian National Statement and entered conduct in human research. The Australian Code for the Responsible Conduct for Research, the 2008 Declaration of Helsinki. Okay. The next checklist is number 4B, setting and location where the data were collected. The data collected in Australia and the US. Okay. The next checklist is number 8B, type of randomization to tell any restriction. Okay, randomization of the study drug followed a block randomization procedure and was stratified by sex and age. Okay, the next checklist. The next checklist is number 5. The intervention for each group with sufficient detail to allow our replication, include how and when they were actually terminated. Participant were randomized to receive either 100 milligram of enteric coated aspirin or an enteric coated placebo. Okay, the next checklist is number 9. Number 9, mechanism used to implement two random allocation sequence, describing any step taken to cancel the sequence until intervention were assignment. Okay, participants were randomized to receive either 100 milligram of enteric coated aspirin or an enteric coated placebo, which were in the identical in appearance. In ratio of 1:1, study participant, investigator, and general practitioner co-investigator were blended to treat allocation. Okay, the next checklist is the number 6A, completely divided pre-specific primary and secondary outcome measure. The critical outcome variable of ASPRI-D was a proxy measure of major depressive disorder, defined as CSD-10 or a score of 8 or more. Okay, the next checklist is number 11B. If relevant, description of the similarity of intervention. When compared with formal psychiatric diagnosis of late life depression, the scale of been shown to have the sensitivity of 97% and specificity of 84%. Okay, the next checklist is number 3B. Important change to method after trial commencement. With reason, the CSD-10 was initially administered at baseline and at year 1, 3, 5, and 7 on receipt the future founding National Health and Medical Research Counting in identifier. Okay, the next checklist is number 6A, completely define pre-specific specified primary and secondary outcome measure, including how and when they were assessed. The mental comfort summary score was a secondary outcome measure of ASPRI-D. Okay, the next checklist is number 7A. How sample was determined. The ASPRI sample was sample size was 19,000. The assessed power for the ASPRI-D primary hypothesis. We explored extrapolated from the extant literature. Okay. The next checklist is number 12A. Statistical method used to compare group for primary and secondary outcome. Okay, the primary and secondary outcome of this journal is the G method and logistic regression. Okay, the next checklist is number 13A. For each group, the number of participants who were randomly assigned received intended treatment and were analyzed for the primary outcome. Okay, a total of 19,114 participants were recruitment from March 2010 to December 2014 and randomized to receive aspirin or placebo. The demographic and clinical characteristic of the participant at baseline according to the CIS-D10 cutoff in both group were similar of table 1. Okay. The next checklist is now number 15A, date defining the period of recruitment and follow-up. In March 2010 to December 2014. Okay. The next checklist is number 11. Result of any other analysis performed, including subgroup analysis and adjusted analysis. Okay, subgroup analysis of test participants saw the significant difference in the prevalence of depressive symptom at annual follow-up. Okay. The next checklist is number 15. A table showing baseline demographic and clinical characteristics of each group. Baseline data are measured at the start of the trial of day 0. Okay, the demographic and clinical characteristics of participants at baseline according to the CIS-D10 cutoff in both group were similar table 1. Okay, table 1. Okay, the next checklist is number 22. Interpretation consistent with result, balancing benefit and harm, and considering other relevant evidence. The ASPRI study in ascertaining endpoint and maintaining follow-up. This suggests that low-dose aspirin is unlikely to be effective and preventive depression and a healthy older cohort. Okay, the next checklist is number 16. For each group, number of participants include in its analysis and whether the analysis was by original assessment group. In table 2, and the next checklist is number 17A. For each primary and secondary outcome, result for the each group and the estimated effect size and its precision. The answer is the table 3. And the next checklist is number 20. 20 is trial limitation, addressing source of potential base, impression and relevant multiplication of analysis. The fact that the ASPRI cohort had higher baseline quality of life than the note of other population-based study of other altered probably suggests biased recruitment in favor of individuals who are healthy, reflection of this primary preventive study exclusion criteria. Okay, the next checklist is number 19. All important harm in unintended effect in each group. In this research and in this journal, the important harm from unintended effect was not found. Okay, the next checklist is number 25. Source of funding and other support, role of founder. The RSPD study is found by a project grant from the National Health and Medical Research Council. Okay, the next checklist and the last checklist is number 23. Registration number of name of trial registry. The aspirin is in reducing even in the LTRD, right, in recognition on international standard randomized control trial number register. The ASPRI trial had multiple institutional review board approval in the US and Australia. Okay. In the last, okay, thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.